Hey,
Hey,
we
we
live.
made it.
Hey, it works.
We did.
Finally. Whew. Good morning, sis. Good morning, homies. How everybody? How you doing this morning, sis?
Good morning, sis. I'm doing good. Good morning, homies. It's been a long, long week.
Oh, Jesus. Ain't it?
Yes.
Like, I promise. And then wait. Because, last weekend we had the hurricane. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Why is
fine.
another storm in the Gulf now? Did
I,
they turn into a hurricane and hit us Wednesday next week?
oh my God, you ain't even get no time to.
Look, I'm just saying, like, what the?
Oh my God.
And I feel so sorry for those people in
Good morning.
North Carolina and Georgia. Good morning, Miss
Good
Aletta,
morning, beautiful.
my green sister.
She up. She up. She up. She up.
Ooh,
Now come
but
on in here.
it's so bad there. But
Hmm.
they're not used to that type of storm all the way up there.
Right.
And
Right.
so there's no way they had the infrastructure, the preparation, for what came because Helene was a huge storm. She was 800 and something miles was the diameter of that hurricane.
Right.
She was huge.
She was huge.
So, I mean, she came in if you're in Florida up in the panhandle. So, Florida shaped kind of like a backwards upside down L.
Yes.
So she came up right there in where it bends, right where the curve is, just west of that direct hit area.
Right.
So she was so wide that she caused, that's the Gulf of Mexico. She caused flooding all the way on an extreme storm surge on the other side of Florida on the Atlantic coast
Right.
in
Right.
Jacksonville and stuff. That's how
Okay.
big the storm was. And I really just hate it. But listen, it's still water. Like my yard, like Summer was in the yard cutting one. We had some big limbs that fell. And so they were cutting them up to move them.
Right.
And Summer, it was wet all the way through her socks walking in the yard still. And now they talk about another storm. Lord of mercy. Good
Yeah.
morning, Nay.
You haven't even had time to recover from the first one. Good morning, Nay.
Yes, letter. We were safe, thank God. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have no Wi-Fi. We was without some power for a little bit, but baby, listen, we did real good. But where our home is, our house sits up a little bit. It's
Mm-hmm.
not flat on the ground, so the water would have to get over 5 feet to even come in my house because our home is built up on a slab, but it's off the ground.
Right.
The block home is,
Oh,
and so we're safe in that regard. But it's the limbs. Like there were all kind of stuff when we went outside. The next day after the storm, after Helene, there was all kind of stuff threw into my car under the carport. um we had a pool out there that we keep out there that the boys get in and stuff. We weighted it down and that thing blew up. It was up on my car. So yeah, the wind was really, really strong because it was so big. But I mean, it's just to see it, it's just sad. It's just devastating. It's so sad. I
right.
really, but
Right.
listen, and I hate it for them. But the thought that there's another storm coming for Florida again out of the Gulf come Wednesday next week is like, what?
Right.
You know.
Right. That's why I said you haven't even had time to recover from the first. Well, no one has had time to recover from the first one, and here comes another one. That's
Yeah, so it's
crazy.
gonna be water on top of water.
Yes, absolutely.
And I just hate that. Yeah, letter. Ooh, God is good. I will say that. And and there's always tragedy and such horrible stories after a storm.
Right.
And I really it's just
It's sad.
Yes, but you know, I grew up in Florida. I'm from Florida, so
Right.
hurricanes are just part of like my what I think. But I think now with the kind of like with everything else, right? So it's kind of like how everyone has such awareness of everything going on because of
Mm-hmm.
internet, the wide world web.
Right.
And you know, so now people see more about hurricanes and the storms and when they're hitting and stuff, but it's always been really bad when we have hurricanes because all a hurricane is I think some people when they think about a hurricane they think it kind of is like a tornado, right? You know how you can visually see a tornado, like you can
Yes.
physically see the size of it from one side to the other, no matter how
Yes.
wide it is, you see it.
Yes.
Okay, that's not what a hurricane looks like. A hurricane is basically a huge thunderstorm that has gathered circulation. And so it makes all of the wind and water stay in one isolated place while it pulls up more water and heat into the storm to make it more powerful. So what really comes on is just water, thunder, lightning, and wind.
Wow. Yeah. That's yeah.
So and then from that, because the winds are so high and the pressure is fluctuating like it does, it's a perfect time to create tornadoes off of that setup. So we get tornado hurricanes. We have this coming in that creates tornadoes. So we're dealing with tornadoes that are running off of it and coming through as well. Then you have the storm surge and the flooding that you're running for. It's so many things that come with a hurricane. It really is just exhausting,
Right.
you know. But you can prepare for it. But the truth is, that much wind, that much water, if it comes to your house is going to be gone. I mean, it's just what's going to happen. You just
Right.
have to make sure you got the best insurance you can have because
Right.
shit happen.
That's right. Those
But
hurricanes will be playing.
yeah, Lord.
Oh,
But
well, I'm glad y'all are okay because, yeah,
yeah, Lord.
I was worried, especially when people like, we have no power. And yeah, yeah. Thank you, Miss Letta.
Did I see Nate come in too?
Yes, they
Thanks,
came
Letta.
in.
Hey, Nate. Hero Tico. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. God give Victor. Shabu. Baby, listen. Ooh-wee. Good morning. Hey, Dave Hart. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, it's listen. Life be lifing. But
A
what
lot
you did this week?
of work. Work be working. You know about my days.
Well, I know our homies didn't though. Shoot.
Yeah, it's been a long, busy week. Sometimes the weeks be calm, and then other times the week just be, yeah, full of surprises. And this
What
week,
you be posting? You did chat. You be talking about the people on your page.
yes, I be having to get them straight. Oh my gosh, it's just a a daily task of getting people straight. It's ridiculous. I don't like babysitting. I ain't signed up to be no babysitter.
Listen. When I was in the military, and I was, I used to tell them fast. They'll go to the people over me and be like, "Oh, she rude. She could talk. I'm so harsh."
Hmm.
Like I tell them, baby, I'm not babysitting these people. These is grown mother.
That's right. And that's my point. Y'all older than me. And I mean, so to me, there's no excuse. You should be teaching me something. Hell.
Listen, and if you can't help me and can't teach me something, if I'm trying to show you, don't act like you know everything. Shut up.
That's
You
right.
didn't know.
That's right. And the biggest issue with some of the people I have to deal with is going through chain of command. Do not skip over who you supposed to go to first and go to the next person, because they just gonna send you right back to the person you should have went to initially.
Uh,
Chain of command.
Them civilians don't know nothing about that. I be mad. You know, being in the military, I know how important that is. But
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that them when I got out the military, when I came off active duty,
Mm-hmm.
baby, I was looking around because I went to boot camp when I was 18, 4 days after I graduated high school. So
Right.
other than my job as a high school student at 16, I had never had a job. And baby, when I came off active duty and got my first civilian job, and them people they just don't know how to act.
It's a big difference, ain't it?
It's night and day, baby. Listen, I said, I used to just look at them and be like, oh, you just don't do it like that, huh?
Right.
But I thought they said to do it, they just do what they want to do.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, oh my God. And then they can't, like in the military, baby, they will send you will be on restriction and losing pay for not doing what they tell you.
Right.
Baby, these civilians will take extra lunch, come in when they want to, they be late.
Just disrespectful.
They don't even call to see if you, as they supervisor, would like something since they gonna run by Starbucks or Bojangles anyway. Like, listen, at least comp me for letting you get away with something. Right? Like, what are you doing here?
Right.
But baby, civilians is different. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh Lord. And the HR. See, we ain't really got no HR active duty. It's just a command.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no HR department.
Right.
You gonna file a complaint, baby. What
You
in the
right
world?
in.
I have never heard of search. Oh, and then the suggestion boxes that they have on jobs. Baby, ain't none of that when you're active duty either. So I learned all kind of stuff when I first got my first civilian job.
I'm gonna have to take a picture. I have a suggestion box on my desk. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it.
On your desk?
Yes, because it's for people, it's so that I can give it to my my SVP. But here's the thing. Don't nobody put nothing in that suggestion box. It stays empty, okay? It stays empty. So, but I definitely have one on my box because it's supposed to be for people to come and, put their suggestions there, but they don't.
I suggest you pay me more since you keep coming up with all this extra shit for me to do. That's my suggestion. Like, I don't understand. That is the strangest thing.
Yeah.
Now, that is the strangest thing I have. Uh-oh.
That's my fire alarm. Hold on.
I finna say, you heard me say, uh-oh. Lord.
I think we good. We good.
Oh,
Ain't nobody
okay.
looking at nothing, so I don't know why it's going off. And when one goes off, all of them in the house go off. So it's like a siren just going off in the house.
You know you live in that expensive place with the remote control fans and stuff.
Sis.
Oh, it's true. You know what I said. I don't know what to do with that.
Yes. And it wasn't even work. Look, it wasn't even working when you got here. The maintenance came and did the batteries after y'all left. Y'all coming and changing everything. The batteries, the filters, everything. Do your job. I ain't paying for nothing.
Hello, right now, damn it. Right now. Do you have a suggestion box?
And put in this service request.
Maybe we need to do a suggestion box for the homeless.
They don't even send us questions, so I don't know.
I'm just joking. I don't want no suggestion, nothing. Don't come over here making no suggestions unless you got some money in your pocket. Because I got idea.
I don't know, sis.
Talking
about you got idea. I'm gonna have to wait a minute. We have to talk about that offline.
Tell her nay. Tell her nay. Boo she. It's bougie. You need see I say bougie. I said bougie. Huh. Peaches.
Bougie.
Yes. Yes.
Friend, you bougie too. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You was bougie too, baby.
I am quite a bit.
I know. I know.
Don't
I
tell
was with
nobody.
you for 10 days. I know.
You had a crash course in April.
I did.
And I got a crash course with Peaches. Yay!
Yes. Yes.
Oh Lord. But yeah, no, I am. I am. I do have my little funky ways.
We all do. What y'all doing today, homies?
Yeah,
Y'all,
what y'all doing?
what y'all got going today?
And
I,
they do not say editing damn videos. Say something else. Do not say that, Nay. We already know that. Something else, something else.
what you gonna do that's fun?
Ooh. Yeah, Lord. I've been such.
No, she hasn't. She have a video every day. No, she has not.
She do videos, reels, and posts
Right.
on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, and Instagram almost every single day.
I might need to hire you now.
That is not slacking, friend. Is it? Forget homie, friend. That is not slacking.
right. Friend to friend. That is not
Mm-mm.
slacking.
Sure. Okay. Yes. Yes. Those are always fun.
Yes.
I'm. What you doing today, sis? Besides talking to me.
I don't have any plans. Uh, Yummy said some adult time.
Okay. I know that's right. You can't ever go wrong with that.
Nope. Like I said last night, we came. The dog was walking back in the house. Wasn't no outside yesterday. None. Not even for cookies.
Darn. If she showed me the picture of what she was getting, and she didn't even go get it.
No, I didn't. We didn't. Today. She said today. Go and get them. Go and get them cookies today.
I want one of them cookies that I had before I left from there.
I think it was what the cowboy cookie.
I don't know what it was. It had all kind of shit in it. It was good.
Yeah, that was the cowboy cookie. They haven't had that
Coconut.
one since you left. Maybe that. No, I don't think that was a cowboy cookie. I don't remember. It was. Oh, okay. She all in the lie.
That's all right.
I
She's
know.
an honorary member of us.
What you doing today?
Nothing. We're supposed to have some rain tomorrow and
Mm-hmm.
Monday. Not from that storm I was talking about, but just some regular old end of
Right.
summer rain that we get
Mm-hmm.
here in Florida all year. But it was supposed to rain tomorrow, but I ain't feeling too good. I've been I woke up this morning kind of sick on my stomach and not feeling good, and so I'm not doing much of nothing. I'm gonna keep watching Ghosts. I'm about caught up.
Oh, good.
I'm about caught up. I think I'm on season 3 of Ghosts or the book 2.
Okay. Tyreek.
Yeah.
It's good, ain't it?
Child, they just, I'm gonna tell you, for me, watching stuff like that is kind of like watching Grey's Anatomy or ER back in the day, or Chicago Med. Like, I love those shows. I really do. I
Oh
enjoy
yes,
them.
yes. We watched all those.
But the medical person in me, you know, even retired, I'm like, there ain't no way that shit real. Or you stupid. Why you did that, right?
You be talking to the
I sure do talk to it. But
TV. Me
so I
too.
find myself when I watch stuff like Power
Mm-hmm.
being like, what? Who do that in the street? That's how you end up getting took out. Like I just be saying, talking to the TV, like people be talking to football games. That's
Yes.
how I be talking to the TV. I
Yes.
be acting like me and Mr. James St. Patrick at the table together.
I think I say what the like 100 times while I'm watching
Why are you doing that? That's stupid.
it.
And Mary J, I swear to God, she is so touched in the show.
Baby, that
I
lady.
don't understand. I know she got better sense than that.
Yes. Yes.
And
But
Method
on this
Man up there
show,
going along with it.
right.
You know
On
I'm
this
up here
show,
talking to him like I know I'm serious. Like this real deal. I'm up
like
here
how you talk to me. Right. What the hell is you thinking? For real.
so I be enjoying it because baby I be out in it. But I'm the same way when I watch like Housewives, Love and Hip Hop. I be like,
Mhm.
you idiot. Swing on her. Baby, I done jumped up out my big comfy chair. Talk about hit her with the chair. Baby, listen.
Yeah, you be all into the shows.
I
They
be
have you
in it.
like when they're good shows though, that's how they have you. That's how they have you.
And sit there and they talking, yes, 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 yelling like they know me and can hear me or
Right.
even care what I'm saying. Like this ain't already, I'm already behind. This is Power Book 2. I'm behind. And I'm
I
yelling
think
at them
what,
like they ought to have listened.
is it 4 seasons? Yeah. Cause I'm caught up. But
Right.
I watch so much stuff though. So I'm caught up though.
I ain't watched all of that. I ain't seen none of it. We actually just started watching it like 2 weeks ago. I watched my very first episode of Power.
Okay. Like you've never watched the beginning like with his dad or anything?
No, well, I just watched it last
Oh
the
my
week
god.
before
Oh,
the storm.
you went through a lot of shows then because I think Power the first one had like what 8 seasons?
It's 6 or 8. I don't remember exactly, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's a few
yeah,
seasons.
it's a lot of seasons. So oh yeah, you binge watched. But I mean, it was so good, like it was just rolling, 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 rolling. Like 50 Cent did good on it. I actually love this show.
Oh yeah, it's a good show, but it's
Mhm.
like
Oh yeah.
So, but that's why I ain't caught up with Chicago PD and my our Chicago's yet, because I've been watching that because I want to get to caught up.
Okay. And Found is back on too, so I can't wait to watch that.
Who?
Found.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's back on.
Oh. Y'all watch Found in the comments?
I
Found?
love
Have
being
y'all seen
watching
that? Oh,
too.
I love it.
I love being watching too.
We could chat about that.
Yes, but Found. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a good show. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
show. I said, look at that damn Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. He crazy as hell.
Ain't he being evil?
He is crazy, sis.
Listen, you know what? Sometimes they be trick your ass. You be watching and be like, damn, he ain't never act like that.
Right, right. Girl, this is a
Oh,
whole different show. He done grew up.
he a grown man.
That's right. He used to have blonde hair. Now he have black hair. Hey, Shalay, how are
Hey,
you?
Shalay. No, listen, Zach in here tearing up stuff. And then my girl, oh Lord, I love her. Oh, I for say her name. I forgot what the girl name on there.
On Found. Gabby.
Yeah.
Gabby.
What the actress name?
Gabby.
That's her name? Well,
I
that
don't
ain't
know.
what I was thinking.
I think her name
So
Gabby.
good. I'm glad I asked. But yeah, she's a good actress.
She is. She is.
I really like her in everything she be in. She is a really good actress. But yeah, I really like that show Found. But listen, if you're gonna watch Found, I think it's imperative that you go and watch the first season, y'all.
Absolutely. You got to start there. You cannot start on the second season because they're connected. So you can't just go to the second season. You absolutely have to watch the first one in order to understand what's going on from the beginning. But it is a really good show.
Yeah, and not like just the first one, like the last episode of the first season. You need to watch the very first episode.
Right.
Season 1, episode 1 on. But it's a really good show. It is definitely worth watching.
Right. Nay said Gabby get on her nerves sometimes. Why, Nay?
Why? What Gabby did to you, Nay? Although she should have just... I don't want to tell the show, but it's her fault he out.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't have made it past the first season with me.
Hello? You know, I be like, oh, that's an idea. Like, go and get who hurt you and just lock them down in the basement.
Had him as a prisoner. Baby, that's what you call revenge.
That's a well-planned get back.
Right. Y'all go watch it. We gonna talk about it.
Yes, let's see what else is back. Oh, all our Chicago's are back. But like I said, I've been trying to catch up with Power, so I ain't seen it. But we can talk about that too. But Power, but I just ain't caught up yet.
Right.
But,
right. You'll probably be done by next week. If you watched all of the first Power, you definitely gonna be caught up by next week with this one because it's only 4 seasons.
Right. Okay.
So you'll definitely be caught up. You'll definitely be caught up, and it's only 10 episodes per season, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll be caught up with Power by the end of this week.
Okay. Well, you know, Summer. Summer. Yeah. She got some type of deal she got with her Prime Video. You know, she got all the Prime stuff. Hey, cuz. Hey, beautiful. She got some deal that got her stars. So that's the only reason I'm watching it. Because I wasn't paying to watch Power. I'm just gonna be real clear. I was not gonna pay to watch it.
Just like you ain't gonna get no Amazon account, sis.
I don't need it. I just do not see the purpose of I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I know that that's so unusual to hear, right? But Amazon is something I just don't get. Like
in reality, you don't need it because you have people that have it. But it is so convenient. It is so convenient.
Well, and that's true. Because listen, with this toilet paper and paper towel gate.
Right.
Ours is delivered every month. So I'm like, because Summer has it on auto ship. And
subscription.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, yeah, it's on there then. But it comes. And so I don't have to go get it, when we get cases of it. But I was like, oh, thank God. I was really grateful for that perspective of it, but I don't know. It's just too much. Like, who need to look for that much shit?
Me.
I wasn't gonna put you out there, but since you said it, sis.
Me,
you is a junkie.
Birthdays, customizations, costumes, tissue, washing detergent, all that stuff. So me.
Yeah, see that. Now look at Maya. She sound like you and Summer now.
Yep, she agrees.
And just so we clear, my daughter's name is Summer. That's who I'm talking about.
See, Nate said it too.
Oh, yeah, no, she got all of that, but she got that Prime Video too, and she got it put on my TV so I could watch her Prime Video. She used my Netflix, so we even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she got the stars.
My sister does do that. Like, we kind of just, whatever she has that we don't have, or whatever we have that she doesn't have, we just give each other stuff. Yep, that's it. I trust her. She trusts me. There you go.
That's what we do. Jonathan, Jonathan, he paid for our family, the Apple Music. He paid for a couple of things that Summer pays for, like Amazon Prime and video and all of that, and a couple of
Mm-hmm.
things, and then we
Mm-hmm.
pay for, we owe, so we pay for the Netflix, Disney. I pay for Disney, and
Mm-hmm.
then what the other one we pay for? Oh, YouTube TV. Those are the three that we pay for, and then they each pay for things. So we got everything.
Right.
I
That's
got shit
cool.
I ain't never looked at.
Me too. I be forgetting it's there.
Uh,
Shame on me.
yeah, I don't even. And then I DVR. The reason I like my YouTube TV is because I can DVR shows.
Yes. Cause your schedule is busy during the week. So that's like good.
Yeah, Lord. I love me a DVR. I remember when DVRs came out. You remember
Yep, I do.
that?
Yep. Loved it. Rewind, fast forward, play when I want to. Yep, all that. I remember.
Yes. And now they ain't even got, I remember VHS cassette players, and we ain't even got DVD players no more.
Nope. And we still got a whole lot of DVDs in there.
I got a
But
whole bunch of DVDs.
yeah, when Bay was overseas, like they would sell them and they would sell them for like good prices. So she would just get them and ship them home, ship them home. Like we have like those like a the CD album. We have CD albums, DVD albums full of movies because she used to get them for good prices overseas and send them home. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I still got DVD player though.
Oh, we got one too. I got an Atari, sis.
That's my mama's favorite game.
I got an Atari, and I don't mean that new one. I'm talking about I got some Atari, and I
You
got the
got the
original
original
Nintendo.
Atari?
Huh?
You got the original Atari?
Yeah, with a joystick.
Yeah, my mama would love that. Miss
And I
Pac-Man.
got the original Super Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt, and on the same
Yeah.
game, and the original console too, and
I,
the original controllers.
oh, I have the Switch, so I have the more updated version.
Hey,
But hey, Lala, good morning.
la la. Now what they said? Oh, there she go. I'm gonna get my little thing. Y'all go and follow us on TikTok so we can do some TikTok shop.
So we can do karaoke and play music and just be loud.
We're gonna do music lives over there.
Yeah,
Share our playlist with y'all. And y'all can share with us.
right. That's gonna be fun. Yes. Cause y'all know I post me singing. I don't really care. And I don't care who think I can or can't. I think I sound good, so I post it.
But listen, and if I don't sound good, don't listen. I don't care. Turn the volume down. Just watch it so I get the view. But yeah, that's it.
Good morning.
What you doing today, Lala? Who else didn't tell us what they was doing today that came in? Oh, Maya. What you got planned for today? Chalet.
Excuse me.
What y'all doing today, ladies? Lala, you see that storm in the Gulf again coming this way? They say it should come or hit around Wednesday next week, but it looked like it's gonna come more Tampa, Fort Myers way. But that still will get us a little bit, depending on the size of the storm. So you might be all right, but it's still gonna make those the storm surge bad for you guys because it's gonna push all that water out the Gulf up on you. Oh, okay. How's she doing, Lala? How your daughter? You still got a VCR, Lala? Now listen, the VCR had stopped working. Them heads was dusty or something.
Yeah, they do. I wish they gone somewhere because they when them storms come through, they tear some shit up.
They do. But this is Florida. Like I don't know why people spend, and it's their money, do what you want to do. But for me, I don't know why they have like there's literally, and I know you've seen it too, but people build these $10 million homes
Mm-hmm.
with $100,000 pools outside on the
Mm-hmm.
beach.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen,
Mm-hmm.
you could have just as easily, since you got all this big goddamn money, built you a little 15, 1600 square foot house. So when they tow it up, you could build back real quick. What,
Right.
what, what, what are y'all doing? Like you build this kind of money. And that's the thing for me is when I think about that, these people chose where they at and how they spent their money.
Mm-hmm.
That really ain't my problem.
Right. Lala, send her a message just so I'm not gonna tag your comment up there because to me that's kind of private. So just send her a message and so she'll remember.
You know you got you get with me. We can chat. You know I'm available. But I just feel like, there's choices and there's consequences. So if you make this choice, there's the probability of a consequence. This is Florida. It's not like we don't know about hurricanes. And I
Man,
see these people posting these videos talking about, oh, our first hurricane season in Florida. We were not
yeah,
expecting this.
too. Right.
People don't research where they're going. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I just think about it like the military. When you go somewhere, they assign you what's called a sponsor where you're going to your next command. And that sponsor is familiar with that area and helps you get acclimated to the area. So
Right.
it's like you didn't acclimate before you moved. So you done moved yourself and children's and all of your worldly goods to somewhere you didn't know nothing about. You don't have any info. I mean, if you Google Florida, hurricane go come up.
You get your warning. You
You
just gotta
know, like
research.
it's for me coming to Florida and not knowing about hurricanes or what that looks like. It's like coming to Florida and not knowing about an alligator. It's ludicrous.
Mhm.
Them, I ain't gonna say nothing else because I'm sorry them people lost everything. But I feel like, hey, you chose to live there.
You gotta do your research, especially when you're
Mm.
paying that type of money.
Oh, hello. Because ain't none of them houses cheap. Those are the highest, most expensive properties in the world on the ocean. Everywhere. The most expensive properties in the world are beachfront properties.
Oh my God.
Baby, listen. The Bible tell you not to build on sand.
I cannot with you. Oh Lord. Y'all come get her.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do feel real sorry for those people up in Georgia and North Carolina and Tennessee because they don't have any provisions, any man, some of the people up there in their entire life ain't never seen nothing like what they got going on right now from a
Right. Oh yeah.
storm out of the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's true. That is true.
So, and so I hate that part of it. But baby, I really don't feel too sorry for these mofos in Florida. I'm be real clear with you. You built your house over there and had the audacity to have a pool too. Baby, that's your business.
Talk your shit, friend.
I wouldn't do it.
No, that's true.
Yep,
Those
exactly,
those
Lala. And
type.
then, and that's right. You can't hardly find homeowners insurance in Florida. There are people, friend, right now. Their insurance on their home is two times their mortgage
Oh,
on their properties
absolutely not.
because so many companies have stopped since Irma and then Matthew and those storms that hit in South down on the West Coast. It was like five storms one year. After all of those storms hit like they did year after year, a lot of companies, entire companies, stopped providing um, homeowners insurance in Florida, period. And then even some of the ones that stayed stopped offering flood insurance.
Oh wow. That is crazy, especially considering where you live. That's crazy.
Exactly. And I told we're in the middle of buying a home. We shopping for a home.
Right.
And when I was talking with our broker, I told our real estate agent is a broker. Just to be clear, I don't know misunderstanding by nobody talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. My real estate agent is a broker. Anyway,
Y'all heard? Did y'all hear how she say?
but I told her, I said, because they give you an amount, like our mortgage company, the lender, they've given us our pre-approval letter, and it lists an amount on there, like up to the amount you can spend. So, and I told her, I said, listen, I don't care about that big ass number on that paper. This what I need my payment to be every month.
Right.
So don't show me no house that won't be within this hit payment.
Right.
Period. Like I'm not, and that's the thing for me is that I told her I don't want to pay more insurance, my insurance to be more than my mortgage. To me, that's ludicrous.
That is ludicrous.
That's
Absolutely.
ludicrous.
Yes.
So let's see. See that? You see how Lala's Homer insurance? Look how it jumped in a year. Yep.
Yes. Good morning, Barry.
Yep. Hi, Barry. Welcome in. And that's the reason why we want to try to stay in the central part of Florida, between where we live, up near Jacksonville, because
Mm-hmm.
we are west of Jacksonville, actual city Jacksonville. So we are west. And then we're right in the center of Florida, like coming from the east or the west coast. I can go either way in the same amount of time. But we only want to go as far south as say Ocala area, because that's like a sweet spot for water and flooding. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't flood as much or as severe in this area.
Absolutely not. Leave her alone. Leave us alone. Get out.
Deuces. I don't even know who she's talking to, but that. And so but see, that's what I say. Some people look and they'll see, okay, the amount we approve for, right, for a house, and be like, oh, it's easy to find a house for that. You got a bunch of options. That's that's a decent amount. That's a good amount to buy a home.
Right.
We're not first time homeowners. We have the VA. We
Right.
have other things that make it where we can do a little more. We both retired, right? So
Right.
it look a little different this time around, us buying a home, than the first home that BSB bought. So, but they're like, oh, but listen, sis, I don't want to spend that much money just because I can.
Right. Oh, absolutely not. That's
I
how I
can,
think.
I ain't never had to own a home. I don't even want to own a home now. I want to do it because it matters to BSB.
Absolutely.
He's not from America. So he has this idea of what the American dream is.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's already owned a home, but now he's ready to buy his forever home. That's what he's
Right.
ready to do.
Right.
But I ain't got to. I could rent, baby, and be all right. Because it's a lot of work come with owning a home.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I don't want to be house rich. I don't. I want to be able to still go and enjoy. I like to spend my money.
Right.
So and then like I said with the insurance, I couldn't imagine no $7,500 insurance for
No.
the year for my
No.
home.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
What? And you don't have no choice. Because
Right.
if you have a mortgage, you have to have insurance. It's kind of like when you got a car and you have to have full coverage if it's not paid for. It's
That's
the
right.
same way with a house. If it ain't
That's
paid
right.
for, baby, them motherfuckers want you to have your policy.
Right. Right.
And so it's just crazy. So it's so much that goes into it. So really, for me, when these people come to Florida talk about, oh, we our first hurricane and they in shock, I'm like, y'all didn't read or study nothing. What have y'all been doing? You are adults.
That's why I said, especially spending that much money, you supposed to know and find out what you're investing in. You definitely should research. Definitely. I just can't. I can't. Ugh, that price range for me is just crazy. No, absolutely not. I got other stuff I can buy and just buy and have here and not mess with it no more.
Hey, maybe that's why I ain't got no Amazon because of them type of pricing.
Right.
Ooh, look.
You're not gonna keep talking about Amazon.
Well, wait a minute. Your Amazon is like my dispensary. I
Yes,
dispensary like you Amazon.
yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, seriously. Yes. I'll be on Amazon every day. There is not a day that goes by that I do not pull up that Amazon app.
That's just a crazy. That's just is crazy to me. For real, every time I think I had to tell Summer, I forgot what she wrote down the dates for the shipments of the paper because I still write stuff down. Don't send it in the email. Write it down and give it to me.
Put it on
So
the sticky. Post it, note
exactly, I'm gonna write it down. Write it down. So I would ask her for the date. She's talking about, Mama, how many times I got to tell you this? It's right there on the app. I said, because you remember she had me download her stuff on my phone so I can put in there if I do want something.
Right.
Because one time I
Right.
wanted to get something and the shipping was stupid. And I told her, how in the hell you ordering off of here with this much shipping? And she's talking about, I don't pay shipping like that.
Me either. That's right.
And I
At
said,
all.
oh.
At all. No. I got a membership. I wish I would pay for some shipping. No. Absolutely not. I got rules too.
I
No.
be shopping. Look, wait. The dispensary send me their sale specials every day. Every day I get a text message from 5 different dispensaries telling
Baby,
me their deals for the day.
that's what you do for a good customer, honey. That's what you do. You want to
So
keep them coming. I'm gonna send
listen,
you this
I be
discount.
like, oh, and I hear it when it go off. My dispensary texts have their own sound, sis. So when it's one of them, it sounds different than the regular text. So I know the look.
Oh, so you ignore all the other text messages, but you be like, oh, that's the dispensary. Let me see what they got on sale.
Hey,
Really
that dispensary like 911. I'm gonna check that out.
We might have to go today.
Hello.
When you be seeing them coupons and discounts. I don't
Because
blame you.
sometimes the sale only be till like lunch, till like noon. So
Yeah,
you got to be on it, sis. It's
that's
like
how we be for
7.
Prime Day. You see how that's how we be for Prime Day. We be on it. We be like, okay, Prime Day, this on sale, this on sale, this on sale. That's how we be for Prime Day, and they send us those updates, so we be ready for that day to come to see what you got on sale. Because you're gonna get some money from me on that day or those days. So yeah, it works the same
Ooh.
way.
And see, like what I say, baby, I like to spend my money other places.
Yep.
I can't be house rich.
Right. No, me either. I got to do something else outside the house now.
Hey, listen, I got to keep my annual passes to Disney.
I know that's right.
Man, listen, I already got some shit I ain't let go of. So you got to fit in that budget. It's ludicrous. But you know what, sis? I love Disney. And let me
I
just tell you,
know.
they
I
are
know.
such an amazing company.
Hey,
And I
who are
know
you?
people, hmm?
No, I'm saying good morning to who are
Oh,
you?
oh, good morning. Who are you? How you doing? I ain't seen you. You know, I don't be in the streets like that. I ain't seen you in the Sesame Streets. But how you doing? It's good to see you over here. But one year, you remember the year when BSB, you know, he had the attempt on his life and then
Mhm.
he passed out driving and we found out he was in heart failure. All of that happened. That was in like 3 months of each other. Both of those incidences occurred.
Right.
And so that year, because our annual passes for Disney, you know, it's annual, so it renews every year.
Hmm.
So that year we had just renewed and we didn't go at all that next year. And so when I got ready to renew our Disney passes, now we have two, four, six Disney passes that I pay for. So when we went to renew them that next year, and we've had them since 2015, they didn't lapse, or even during COVID, we kept our passes. So when is the pot still on? Okay. So when I called to renew that next year, the year after all of that had happened with BSB,
Hmm.
sis, tell me why the cast member that helped me, she said, hold on a second. And I said, okay. So she come back, she said, I see you didn't use your passes one time last year. And I said, she said, and that's unusual because you've been pass holder since 2015 and you
Hmm.
always go a substantial amount. But the last year you didn't go at all. Is
Right.
there a reason?
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay. I respect that because that's good business.
That is good business.
So I said, no, ma'am. I said, actually, I never missed a payment, none of that. I just left, you know, I kept making my payments, all of that year that we didn't go at all. I never said a word about it.
Right.
So she said, well, I'll tell you what. How about you don't pay for your next year of passes? After I told her that, you know, we were veterans, I
Hmm.
told her about BSB's attempt on his life, then his heart failure diagnosis, and him passing out driving. They took his license. I just gave her a quick synopsis of what had been going on, and that's the reason we ain't been to the parks.
Right.
Baby, I got real life shit going on. Disney, I ain't got time right now.
Right.
So, she for a whole year, sis, we did not pay for our annual passes, but they stayed active.
That is excellent customer service. That's the type of customer service I like. That is one.
Zane, you know Zane, because you see him, you know his issues with his speech
Yes.
and all of these different things. He
Yes.
has never been made to feel out of place when we're at a Disney park. The cast members are so kind to him, even when he was little.
That's
They
awesome.
would help him if he had touched something or he didn't want to touch something, like an Animal Kingdom or something. They were
Hmm.
so aware and so on top of what was going on with the people that was at the park.
I love
And
that.
it's thousands of people in there. It's
Oh,
crazy busy.
absolutely. Oh, yes. It's
And they are
Disney.
so, and so for that reason, I am a loyal Disney supporter. They ain't perfect and I get it.
Right.
But baby, listen, they have been good to my family.
They stand on business, sis.
I'm gonna give my money, sis.
I know, sis.
I don't want to pay that house insurance, but I sure want to pay
Forget that house
for
insurance.
Disney. Oh, who are you? Child, I was trying to figure out what that said. Who
Who are
name that was? All
you?
them O's.
Teachers
Who
I be
are
like,
you?
we
Now
know
you
you
know I be
lying.
on my 420. I was trying to figure out all them O's. It took me a long time to figure out the A. Woo, way. Well, I'm glad you over here chilling with us a little bit. We gonna kick it.
Right.
Not like Escape. Ain't that type of party. But we gonna kick it.
You said you don't see Who Are You? Oh,
She
well.
on YouTube.
Yeah, remember we be streaming on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, Lala. We on YouTube and Facebook, mama. But yeah, child. So I just but yeah, Disney. I'm gonna tell you that's what they did. Now I ain't gonna lie, they sure did that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I said that's wonderful customer service. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it just renewed again, so I'm back paying.
Faithfully.
Hello. And then we got two for him. You know, he turned 5, so we got him his pass. But that was his birthday gift.
Oh, how amazing to be a kid that is spoiled and rotten as
His
I
pass cost as much as mine.
right. What
Oh,
kid prices? Nowhere has kid prices anymore. No, absolutely not. Everybody an adult when it comes to going places. Everybody. Based on them prices, everybody is an adult.
everybody.
You have to be a newborn to get in free, okay?
Hello, but you know Disney, you still up to 3 getting their parts free, and all of their parties. Like when we go to the Halloween party or the Christmas party,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2 don't pay his ticket. He get in free
All right, too.
because of his. Well, you know we kind of sorry, but I bought him a pass now, so we all legit now. But he don't pay, or he hadn't up until this year. Of course, we paid, but up until now he didn't pay. But their policy is to 3, so they get in free to all Disney things, to the parks, to the parties, as long
Right.
as they 3 and under.
Nice.
Yep, and I'm sure we are the only one pushed to hold a 5. But yeah,
No, you're not. You're not the only one. Don't believe that.
Who Are You? Disney is so expensive, but I have a policy. If I'm buying Disney things, I only buy it at the park. If it's not official Disney, I don't spend my money on it
Oh yes,
because it's
baby.
not worth anything. If
She
it's
spent
official
time on
Disney,
it.
if
Mm-hmm.
it's official Disney, it's worth something. So I only buy official Disney stuff for that reason. But I only allow myself one gift per trip.
One gift per trip. Friend, you had that much self-control?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have to because them you know, I am bougie, but I am stingy. Like sometimes I just see the price of something other than a plane ticket. Now, see, first class plane tickets, they don't look so expensive.
Other than a what? Say it
First
again.
class plane ticket. You don't do this that he could. I mean, Brown Sugar Man said he couldn't wait to get his license back. He was sick of me booking
Uh-huh.
first class flights.
Because you be booking flights like it ain't nothing. What day now? Okay, we coming. Okay then.
Listen, hey, I booked the flight. I booked
And
the
didn't even ask. You
flight.
asked afterwards. I'm sorry. Let me stop lying. You did ask afterwards.
He acted. He just be acting like that. He don't mind catching no flight.
Oh my god. That was
As
too
long
funny.
as it ain't over 8 hours, he don't mind.
Right. Right. Ooh, those oof.
Cause he said he had enough of them flights to overseas when he
Oh
was
yeah,
active duty, baby.
absolutely.
He ain't with
That's oh my gosh. I no. I go crazy.
it.
That's too long. I know he had to do what he had to do, but 18-hour flights and I couldn't do it. I bet I can't even get past 3, I don't think. Or 4.
Listen, when we
I
flew to
just
Vegas, it was a non-stop flight, and I was over
right,
it.
right. Oh, that's
Over
what we
it.
do. I'm not finna do no layover. No, absolutely not. Take me straight there.
Hello. And if I do a layover, like say it's a good city or something or somewhere I want
Right,
to see, I will
right.
stay overnight or two there and then go. I don't like to get off a plane and get right back on another plane and have to run around the damn airport. They get on my
Yes,
nerves.
yes. My SVP goes through that all the time. She tries to. There's a particular airport she goes to, and then they land them at gate A, and then she has to run all the way to gate Z to get her other flight. She be mad as hell.
Hello. And I'm
But
gonna
I don't
tell you,
blame her. I don't blame her because that's crazy. That is
stupid.
crazy.
And
Like I
there
said,
is not a friendly airport worker. Every mother body that works at the airport is nasty AF. They're
yeah,
rude, they hateful, they mean.
yeah.
Like, baby, listen. And them TSA workers is even worse. So them whole ass security people. Oh my
Baby,
God.
they be serious, baby. I be like, hold up.
They wouldn't even hire me. I wouldn't even apply to work at no airport. Baby, they is terrible rude. And I got some people, some family working for Delta in Atlanta. But they
hmm
work in the, in the executive suites. So they don't
hmm
really understand what I'm talking about. But them people that you deal with at the airport is just rude. Oh, they
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
Talk about poor customer service. Oh. And they so rude at the TSA. They think we all trying to bring something in illegal. Good God.
Right. Right.
I don't want to bother with y'all. Just let me through. But stop being an asshole, dude.
Right. You ain't lying. Cause yeah, I've experienced that too. I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like I said, I have to get over fears of flying so I can experience more adventures. My mom has never flown. If she's going anywhere, she's going to drive, or you're going to drive her. She is not. She has never caught a flight ever, and she said
Wow.
she will not.
Ain't that something?
Hmm
She said she ain't doing it. Get somebody else.
Babe, but she used to throw me on them planes when I was in third grade. I was in Vanguard schools. So we would go like to San Antonio and SeaWorld, and they would put us on a plane. And I'm like, I used to tell you, I was like, I just thought about this. Like, how you gonna put me on a plane and you ain't never flown on a plane a day in your life?
She didn't want you to be nervous about it like her. So she wanted to start you early and give you more experience.
Nah, she's trying to get rid of me.
You gonna do you were traveling with your peoples.
I
With the
was with the
school.
school. Yep, I was. I was. And they said, I feel like how you're going to have jobs interacting with people and act like that. Oh yes, baby, it's some nasty customer service workers out there. It,
Mm.
ooh, babe, but me, I'm the type you nasty to me. I will leave all them items at the register. I would drive from your drive-through. I would. You're not gonna be nasty to me at all, cause I ain't did nothing to you. If you want to be here, call in. But me,
Hello?
you don't get my business or my service at all. No, you're not gonna be nasty to me. And I don't go in stores and stuff with a bad attitude and feeling entitled like we talked about. I don't go in stores like that because I know you have to make a earning just like I mean a living just like I do. So if I'm not nasty to you, what's your problem?
Hello.
So yeah, I
But
don't do
I ain't like that. I don't give no grace, baby. I showed up waiting on you to give me a reason to cuss her day out of here. I woke up with a who can I cuss out in my skirt.
you be ready, sis.
I stay be looking for a reason. What is she doing? I be looking for a reason to get somebody together. That's terrible, but I stay ready for you. Stay ready. Ain't no grace. The first time you look stupid, I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
I know it. Is there a problem?
I ask you quick, is there a problem?
What
You all
happened?
right?
Right.
When I ask somebody, you all right? That's your opportunity to say whatever you need to say, cause this is it. Cause I asked you if you all right, cause I see you moving different.
Y'all heard her. You all right? Oh,
You all
wait.
right?
The way you saying it already makes me feel like, you know what? Let me change my attitude right now because I don't have time today. Your whole town, no ma'am.
Listen, if I ain't yelling and I'm talking, you all right? Listen, I'm plotting. I'm ready. I'm being nice because the Bible says soft words soothe wrath. So I use my soft words to try to put out the fire. But if your response is not what you needed to be and you don't say it with your chest, I'm gonna eat you up next. And I don't care if you're Jesus.
Baby, yeah, they don't be ready for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Nay or Lala has not been on a plane. Really?
Nay ain't never flew either. Let's see. Lala say once in a Greyhound. Oh God, no, baby. I ain't riding no bus. I don't give a rat's ass who, how, when, or what.
Take too
I am
long.
not riding no bus.
Yeah, I ain't
no damn well except school.
I'm not patient enough. No, absolutely not. No.
Ooh wee. Now train is the way to go. That's a good way to travel if you don't like planes. But it go faster than a plane. I think. Goddamn, them trains move.
Yeah, they do be going.
Them Amtrak's, baby, they don't slow down. No gas,
No
all
doubt.
gas, no brakes.
Right.
What she say? I never been on a plane either, but I just don't be going to many places.
She said it's gonna change soon, though. She gonna get out.
So, Nay, you driving or flying to Florida?
Which one, Nay? Which one you doing?
Cause where you at, I think it's probably about a 13-hour drive. Maybe 14.
She said flying.
I know. Cause that's a long drive, cause I know when they at. That's quite a drive.
Ours is too.
Yes.
But we don't care.
Oh Lord, yes, it's a fly. It's a drive. It's some hours in the car. Oh yeah, I did when I was younger. Them road trips, baby, they hurt me too bad. I just hurt so bad. How did you do after your flight, sis? Because I know we got some similar issues. You know what our bodies. How you held up? How was your flight?
I didn't fly. We didn't fly. We drove.
Oh well, hell, sis, I ain't know. I thought y'all flew the whole time.
Because we took back. We don't. Well, we have him, and it would just be extremely too much to house him for as long as we were gone, and. But like I said, we don't have a problem with we like the scenic route, obviously. But it was good. That's why I have pictures of the mountains and hills and all that. That's on the way. I haven't posted everything because I'm not Nay. I don't do my reels every day. I don't be on it. But we actually drove, but it was so nice. It was nice.
Nice. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that would have been a great drive.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Lala, I hope everything goes well.
Yes.
Message me later when you get back. I'm going to be home. I'm not going nowhere today. I'm going to be here. So just get at me when you get back and sit down.
And sit down.
Sit down. Hello, too. You want coffee?
Hey,
no. Oh, you hear TT?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You know
Hi.
he came right over here when he see me on here. He knew you was on the other end.
You're welcome, Lala. Yeah, me too, Nate. Like I caught pictures of rainbows and like the sky was different tones of blue at the same time. Like it was just so much different stuff to see. Like it was the scenery was beautiful. So and y'all
But
know
you
I
know
like
what,
that.
sis?
Mm-hmm.
You so good at seeing that and getting content, like filming, like I outside. You know, the editing, the uploading, putting,
Yes,
posting, all of that's different. But
yes,
like knowing what is a good view or what would be good, a good on camera, whether it's nature, whether it's pictures, whether it's dinner, whether you are so good with that.
thank you, sis.
I be just, you be just, when we was together, everything we got, most of that was because you said, hey, let's, or you did it.
Right.
Not because of me, because that be part of my private, baby. I am not creative. I don't see shit to record except me ready to tell somebody about their ass. We record that, you know, like I
Right,
don't, so I
right.
don't see it, but you do. And when you post your things, when I see what you post, when you post the stuff, I see that because I know you, right? But I
Yes,
see that in you, and it's like, yep, look at my sis doing what she loves.
yes. I love like I'm a visual person, so like oh my gosh, the sky, the even the rain is beautiful to me. When it sways, when it's falling straight down, I be trying to, I be asking you, can I? I'm trying to get like a little raindrop in the camera, but I can't. I be trying for real.
That see a lot of
Trying to
mercy.
get a picture of a little raindrop. But yes, I love to take pictures of especially of scenes in nature and all that. I think it's beautiful. So
Yeah, you really do get that right, the right picture, or right, what a shot, the right shot. That's what they call it,
yes,
the
thank
right
you.
shot.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, that's why you handle all the things for us, because I see nothing.
I be trying. I told you I was trying to be proactive now, trying to work and work on social media.
Ooh
Woo!
wee. Listen, one thing for sure, both of our lives are crazy. They busy,
Yes,
busy.
busy, busy. Yep,
Yeah. But
yep.
you know, when I started my page, when I started Real Life with April, you know, and we've talked about it, that was my, when I started it because I wanted to build me a little community, a little tribe.
Uh huh.
I wanted to make a little extra money, right? Because
Hmm.
that's all this is.
Right,
I don't live off what I make off social media. It doesn't pay that well. Facebook doesn't pay that well. Believe me, Chad. I miss the big money.
right,
But
right,
um, that was the why. And then I met people, like I met Chalet.
right.
I met you, Blanche, Letter, just different people that I have met, nay, you know, that
Right.
have enriched my life.
Mm-hmm.
Purple. You ladies enrich my life. Oh, Ronzo, can't forget the one fella, baby. He be rocking
Yes.
with us. Him and
Yes.
her shit
Yes.
show.
Good. Yes. Yes.
And but and so that was why I started it. So it's not as much about the money for me,
Mm-hmm.
but and I think that some people, that is their only focus, like, but this type of stuff takes time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And and
And
I'm
it's
not going
exhausting.
and
It's
I'm not going
exhausting
to
too.
inconvenience myself. See, that's a
Right.
lot. I think people, and they burn out because they do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to find the consistency that works for you
Right.
and then stay in that schedule.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
Because I may talk to you, you and I may talk more often, right? A
Right.
FaceTime, and we engage, talk more, right?
Right.
But I don't really always have the energy or the want to be in the light, to
Right.
be in the public. Because every time you hit a button on this social media, it's to the world, baby. It and everybody can see it. Whether
That's
it's a
right.
post, a reel, a live, a video, it
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Yes.
Everybody could see it. Even if here on Facebook you don't have it marked public, if you share it here and one of your people share it, it's now public.
That's right.
So it is what it is. It's the internet. And
Right.
so I think that the key to this is like, I think people that are trying to live on social media forget what a real job looked like, or maybe they've never had real employment. Who
Right.
knows? I'm not judging, ain't none of my business. I don't really care.
Right. Absolutely. You just talk. We just talking. This is what we do over here. We talk. We talk it
But
out.
yeah, exactly. But like they don't understand that you have to you have to go to your job. So what that means is you have to put in some work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you
Absolutely.
have to be consistent. There's no job out there telling you just come when you want to, except church.
Right. Right. That's right.
That's it. Every job has a schedule. So you have to kind of set that in place for yourself with your social media and wherever that fits. If this is a supplemental income, then it needs to get supplemental consistency. But you still need a schedule and consistency.
That's right. That's
So I
right.
think that that's the key because your people, your tribe that's going to come are going to be used to your schedule. So they're going to just get used to that and that's what they're going
Right.
to go with.
Which is why
But
I understood when you said we have to be consistent with our schedule. And I agree with that because if someone is expecting me at a certain time on a certain day, because I told them that's what I was going to do, then I need to be there. I need to show up, you know?
mhm, right.
So I love the fact that, we have a schedule. And yeah, we're going to get back to our Thursdays, but like we said, life be lifing. Like for real, for
Exactly.
real. But for now, Saturdays is good. Y'all come over when y'all come over.
Hello.
We appreciate y'all whenever y'all come over, whenever y'all show love. We absolutely appreciate that. Nate
Yes.
said, Sis Nate said, I get in this mode where I don't want to be seen and it's weird. It's not weird. You have to have time away. And that's exactly what that is. That your mental is like, we don't feel like this today. So
Hmm.
and it just puts you in a whole mood of not today, and that's normal. You have to take a step back sometimes. I had to take a step back where people were like, where you been? I just been gone. Sometimes I need a mental break. I do work during the day, and then try to do social media in the evening or whatever or throughout the day. But sometimes you have to take a mental break. Work
Yes.
work is sometimes busier. So I don't have the time to get on social media or, I try to be consistent, but hey, if I fall off, I fall off.
Hello.
I don't mean no harm, but it's just you have to excuse me. You have to understand, that people sometimes need time away and that is okay.
Hmm. And I think a lot of it too is you have to want to do this to
Mm-hmm.
be successful. I think that success to me. Now everybody feel, but success isn't just about a number.
Right.
I think that doing what you enjoy doing
Mm-hmm.
is important to being successful.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you gotta want to do social media to do it. And I think that's what happens. Some people don't want to do it, they want a quick dollar. And
Right.
there ain't no quick money. Ain't no such thing as quick money. Even if it's illegal funds, it ain't quick. You gonna start out on the corner, nickel and diming, and you gonna have to move your way up through the ranks, boo. Like that's how it go. Like nothing come right now. And if it come right now, if you out there in the street or in the boardroom and you come up on a good lick real fast, the
Mm-hmm.
first thing you doing is being like, wait a minute,
Right.
what come with that? If you
Right.
got any sense.
Right. Absolutely.
So I feel like people, especially the younger generation, they feel like they're gonna get up here and have all of this success. But listen, social media is past the COVID phase. And I
Mm-hmm.
say that because during when 2020 happened and 2021, 2022, they was paying well, social media was, because this was everybody's outlet.
Right.
What then the writers went on strike. Remember that? In Hollywood, there was a huge strike. There were
Yes.
no shows being written for, nothing. So all of that stuff affected everybody getting all of their entertainment needs from social media.
Right.
And so they was paying well. And
Right.
at the time, Facebook was the thing jumping because everybody wasn't on YouTube like they are figuring out now.
Right.
It wasn't all on Instagram and TikTok. Like it was Facebook is where people were making most of the money. Then they started over on TikTok. Now
Right.
they're back at YouTube, right? For social media, like what we do, type content is what I'm
Right.
talking about.
Right.
And so as people, we on the other side of that. So now people are back watching their shows. People are back in their regular scheduled program lives, running to events with kids and jobs and all of this stuff because everybody's not social distancing no more. That term
Right.
is not being used.
Right.
And so it's not the money that it was, period. There is money on social media, though. Do not misunderstand. But you really have to work for it now. And
Yes.
people got used to that easy money.
Right. It's a full-time job.
It
is. Definitely that.
It is. And I think that's something that people don't pay attention, that sometimes people don't think about. You have to look at every situation from a whole view. You can't just look at it from one angle because if you do that, you're going to miss the whole picture.
Right.
Every time.
Yep.
Exactly, Nay. That's why they so easily discouraged. But I'm glad. I want them to keep going on because, baby, get on out of the way, boo.
Let me come through.
Listen, I don't feel sorry. Listen. And I'm going to tell you, when I say I don't feel sorry, I mean just I don't feel sorry for folks. Now, I may have some empathy and I may have some understanding for your struggle because I can relate. But I also relate to get off your ass and make it happen.
Yeah, so, I've been working since I was 16 years old. So, listen.
I look at stuff a little different, and I understand people go through things. My childhood was horrible. But still, listen, what I'm doing now is my choice, my options, and my future.
That's right.
You got to stop. You cannot allow how you allowing past things to have that hurt you to have any control now.
Yeah.
You just letting that win. See, my mind is different with myself. So I don't just say those things to other people. I ain't never felt sorry for April.
Right.
Forget sorry. Ain't nobody sorry. They chose to do it. Now let me go on and choose to do what's best for me.
Right.
Because I'm not finna deal with that shit.
You definitely have to have that mindset to move on. You definitely have to have that mindset.
So it's not that I don't want to, I would listen to anybody and I understand that people get to places at different times, but there have people that have talked to me or reached out or whatever, and I have conversations. So sis, people be reaching out to me sometimes.
Yes.
And so I be having because I do talk very openly about my things. And so I don't mind talking to other people about their things that relate and need help. I don't mind.
Right.
But some people I know, you can tell, that the way they respond to what you say, as if, what you said wasn't relevant. But it wasn't that what I said was irrelevant. What it is what I said you don't want to deal with, or you don't want to do, or you don't want to face it. Because listen, I don't care what you're going through. If there is anything that you can do to change that, then you take that control. If it's a bad situation, I don't care what it is.
Right.
If there is something you can do, I'm going to encourage you to do that. I'm not going to encourage you to feel sorry for yourself. So it may sound like, how we do them cheering. If you a mama and you got toddler, have ever had a damn toddler and that little mofo fall outside and skint their knee, first thing you say, don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody ask if they all right. Because the minute somebody look or say, or
They
you
cry.
all right, they gonna scream. But listen, if don't nobody say nothing and you let them get themselves up and come to you, it's not gonna be as big of an event.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, listen, life is just that way. It
Yeah,
is just that simple.
it'll be a little bit more less dramatic if you don't put all your intentions, attention to it. Because that's what they
Exactly.
want. Yep.
And so I feel like, we have to be responsible for ourselves.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
listen, people that's in some shit and looking for a quick, easy fix don't like to hear that. But
No.
baby, that's all I got for you. I don't got no dollar. I got a resource. I can tell. I help where you live. What county you in?
Right.
Okay, give me 30 minutes. Cause I'm fixing to call people I know, and I'm gonna get you some resources in your area. I don't give a damn what state you in. Some
Right.
other countries I can help you in, because I got friends all over the world.
Right.
But that's what I'm gonna do is get you a resource to solve the situation. I'm not solving it for you, boo. I don't got the answer. I am not God.
That's right.
I know as much as you do, but I know I'm not gonna sit there. So you gonna sit there? Well, I ain't sitting there with you. Bye.
Let me move around.
Now, if it's something out of your control, because listen, that stuff happens. Life happens.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that's different. And I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna support you through it. But baby, we can't go through this shit for 6 months. You gonna have to move on some kind of way.
Right. At some point, you got to move on. If you can't move on, and I'm trying to help you, then I'm gonna have to go on and move around because
I
you're not
can't be
trying to help
stressed out.
yourself. Yeah, you're not trying to help yourself. So, yeah.
So, some people say, they think that of me. And I guess it does sound that way. But listen, I've dealt with a whole lot of stuff. And so I don't get moved by a lot of stuff. And so things that are other people hearing are like, oh my God. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Yes. A little nonchalantness, but
Right.
it is
But
what
I
it
really
is.
don't mean it that way. It's just
Right.
that I know that it's not as bad as it may seem to you right then.
Right.
I know that because I've already overcome some tough things.
Right.
So I know that that's not the final answer.
Right.
So I don't mean it in a nonchalant way, but I guess really it is, because it's like, okay, I posted I posted the other day on my page a post because sometimes people look at their circumstance and it's so big in the moment, but stop. Just take 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes of reflection and
Mhm.
think back, because I promise, just as sure as you got to this situation, if you think back, you have gotten through similar or maybe worse situations.
Mhm.
And sometimes that thought process, sometimes that intentional thinking gives you just enough cloud clearing from the gray clouds to say, that's right, I fucking got this.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
and sometimes it's just that simple. And so for a lot of people, I feel like that's the me that people get from me when they're going through, they don't get that on a regular basis. Cause
Right.
so many people, oh, come to me, sis. If you come to me, bruh, come to me, fam. You cry on my shoulder and I'm gonna cry with you. I ain't never been a cry with you type of bitch. I'm just gonna be real clear. I don't mean no harm, y'all. But I ain't never been a cry with you type of bitch. Now
Yeah.
I might go with you to the bust the window out. I might go with you to stab a tie. I might go with you to put a twist in the tank. We might go to their mama house. Listen, I might do all of those things, but we not fitting to have no pity party. I'm not doing it with you. I can't. It just isn't in me. And I get to places in life where I get overwhelmed. I do. And I cry. But what I do is I go, listen, Brown Sugar Bear tell you there has been times where I have just went to him, buried my head in his chest, and just bawled like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Yep.
you saw me when that happened with my friend earlier this year.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I do. There are things that hurt me, that break me. But I don't
Yes.
need nobody else to get up out of it. Because I'm going to come out of it. I just need my space. And I
That's
know
right.
I have those I can go to. But I never go to anybody expecting a pity party.
Right.
And
Right.
so you can't get that from me. And I don't mean to be hateful or anything, but listen, I'm not that. Even as a mom, when I was raising my kids and I look back now, I was never, you know how some moms are so nurturing in hugging and just I have never been that mom. Now listen, ain't nobody go say nothing about my mommy ability, because baby, I'm a superb mother.
You are
How,
absolutely.
however, there are certain, I have friends, you're one of those, you're my sister now, but I have met ladies over the years who are, oh my God, they're disgustingly nurturing, sis. Like, oh,
Yeah.
come here, let
Yeah.
me help. Just like, I mean, they still cleaning the kids' rooms at 10.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
these,
a boy mom, so I'm definitely not that. I'm a boy mom, so I'm definitely not that. So, because I just feel like, you listen, you got to be able to protect me. You a
yeah.
boy. You gonna get this tough love right here. And honestly, when Yummy came around, she thought I was so rough on him. And it wasn't me being rough. It's just that I'm not that boo boo, come here, baby. Oh, unless I'm joking with him or whatever. But other than that, no, 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 absolutely not. You a man. You gonna be a man. You gonna be a man, and that's what that is.
Hello. Exactly.
So,
And people, but you know what though? Since a lot of people don't understand that perspective, I see a lot of people saying, how young men don't know how to be fathers or don't know how to do this because they were raised by single mothers.
mm-hmm.
That's a crock of bullshit.
It is. It
Because
is.
I'm
I
gonna
agree
tell
with
you,
that. I
no, no,
agree
no.
with that.
I agree that a two-parent home is best. Now I ain't never go, but listen here, it's some two-parent homes out there doing more damage than a single home would
That's
ever do.
right. That's
So
right.
so let's just be clear
I agree
about
with
that.
that. Yeah, I agree with that.
But it do help when it's a two. Believe me, when I married BSB, because I was a single mother for 14 years. When I married
Mhm.
him, listen here, having somebody else there, oh Lord, that's amazing.
It is. It is.
But to have the excuse that your children don't have an ability because you raised them by yourself is ludicrous, and it gives you a way out. And I don't like that. Cause
Mm-mm.
I feel like I was a single mom.
Yep.
I
That's
raised
how I
sons.
started.
I
Yep,
got
I started that way.
Jonathan right there, and he's an amazing husband and an
Mm-hmm.
amazing father. Is he
Mm-hmm.
perfect? Absolutely not. But he ain't got to be. Hell, we human. I ain't either.
Right. None of us are. Period. None of us are.
Exactly. But he is. You know what I'm saying? And he was raised. He was 13 years old when I got married.
Right.
So it wasn't like I had this man, that man, this man. Child, listen, any man I dealt with during that time I was single, like I said, I was single.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
That's all. And because I was single, they had shit to say to my children. What the world?
Yes. I don't
You
even
don't even
remember
get
if
to
I
see
told
my kids.
you. Right. I don't even know if I told you when I first met Yummy. She was like, "You do you really have a kid?" Because she didn't meet my son for like our son for like 6 months, and she was wondering if I really had a child because no, I don't just let anybody meet my kid.
That
Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm already not trusting. So you're not just gonna come around and think, oh, hey, I get to meet your kid. No, how I know if you good for me?
I don't even know for sure I like your ass. So we
Right,
gonna wait
exactly.
that up.
Because she used to worry me out about that. I just didn't think you had a kid. No, I was just being a great mother and not just bringing my kid around anybody. I ain't played it at all.
Hello, but you know what's crazy, sis, over the year, and just hearing the women who talk about how they gonna change how they live, all them women that went on the celibate, they going in, they're gonna be celibate, and they go all of this stuff, abstinence,
Hmm.
they gonna
Hmm.
practice this and that because of soul ties. But yet you done had all of these different around your children.
Yep.
You grown. So you more worried about what you gonna deal with and expose to than your children? You's a plum fool.
Right.
And I mean it. And
Right.
I mean it. I mean it just like that.
Yep. Exactly how you said it. I ain't no sugarcoating.
I mean, it don't make any sense. People just, I think that people get so focused sometimes on the wrong thing. They just need some
Mhm.
redirecting. So I believe
Mhm.
in being a redirector.
Get it.
I
Get it, sis.
don't mind. But one thing for me is I don't care how hard what I'm saying may sound or may feel at the time I'm saying it. One thing I can guarantee you is if I care enough, because I don't talk to everybody. Baby, listen, some people you couldn't tell me you was dying and I wouldn't want to hear it. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I don't want to know your business because I don't want to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Because once I know, I'm there to ride this out with you. You just ain't gonna get that crybaby behavior from me.
Right.
If I care enough to listen and care enough to have anything to say about it, I'm here. If you want to get through it, I'm gonna rock out with you.
Right.
But if you don't want to, I'm not finna put more in than you do.
That's right.
I just ain't gonna do it.
And it's your situation anyway. I'm just here to,
That's
stand,
right.
you know what I'm
I'm a
saying? To
support.
have your back. Yeah, that's right. To support you. So it's your situation anyway. And if you ain't coming up out of it, what you expect me to do about it?
Hello. Cause listen, just because I ain't tell you about my bullshit, don't mean I ain't got none.
Right. Right.
Yours just seemed a little more critical at the moment.
That's right. That's right. And we all, when sometimes some people will be going through things and will talk to people that are going through things, and they'll insert themselves, not focus on a situation that their friend is telling them about. I don't like them kind of friends. Like if I call you to talk about a situation, wait, let me talk about my situation first, and then we can talk about your situation. But I'm a friend that listens, and I want to make sure you good, you know. But I also want to make sure you're doing something about it to make your situation better too.
Right. You got to help yourself. Like
That's
you
right.
cannot you waiting on somebody else to do it, you gonna wait for damn ever.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's gonna be a long mother time before they come along and do it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Cause people don't communicate effectively. Sometimes you waiting on them to come do it and they don't even know you waiting on their ass because you forgot to tell them.
It happens.
Like it and so they just, but that's why you gotta be. I always, if something going on, first thing I do, I check me. I be like, did I say that? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
did I ask that? Because sometimes it's as simple as asking a question. Because sometimes you really just don't understand. And
Mm-hmm.
so I have learned in my older age, because I don't snap off like I used to, it's fast anyway. To wait and see or to ask and be like, well, did you think about that? And sometimes people think because I'm asking them a question that I'm being an asshole or trying to be funny. But really I'm asking if you thought about it from this perspective because I don't want to overstep. And so if you haven't even thought about it, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to say.
Right. Right. I got to see it from your perspective as well. Like I don't want you just seeing it from my perspective. I got to see where you coming from first.
In order to understand what that person's
Mhm.
trying to tell you, you have to have some perspective. You just
That's
have
right.
to.
That's right.
You
That's
know, you have to listen to understand
right.
and ask questions if you don't.
Ooh, that's hard for a lot of people. Ooh, that's hard for a lot of people. Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
And then and oh Lord. That people do not know how to talk.
Ooh, absolutely not.
And they
Oh.
get so offensive and so mad. Like
Mhm.
if I come to you and I'm saying this is wrong, that's not personal.
Right.
If you did that, just don't do it or correct that action. It doesn't, it's a bad choice depending on the choice. Now, some choices just tell who you really are. But sometimes you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's not who you are.
Mm-hmm. You're
So
human.
exactly. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes when you talk to people, they take what you're saying as if it's an attack on them.
Right.
When really you just trying to get understand the perspective because what they're saying don't make sense to me.
Right. Right.
I know I do, baby. I ask you 100 damn questions. I don't mind. I got them ready.
Locked and loaded. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't like to have an opinion about something I don't have an understanding of.
Oh yeah, not at all. If I don't know all of the details, and I mean, I really can't give my opinion on a situation that I don't know everything about. Like
It's
seriously, like I can't give you my honest opinion. Let me say it that way. I can't give you my honest opinion with bits and pieces and some here and there. No. And like I told you, I'm an observer, and I look at stuff and I sit back and I watch stuff. So yeah, I get plenty of what I need to know just by observing.
hello. Just look around, baby. Cause what they doing, listen, people don't understand. And that's what I tell you. You really, and that's the truth. You really got to just watch people. Cause them actions mean more than their words do anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
watch them. That like
Mm-hmm.
this, like the did this situation. Baby, there's people coming out talking about I've been to 25 parties and I ain't never seen nothing like that. Baby, you know that some people leave the club for a close.
Right. That's right. Everybody ain't gonna stay there until it close.
The party was available to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What happened at the after party, baby? You had that membership.
That's right. VIP only.
Yeah, hello. Only the people going there knew about that part.
That's
But if
right.
they so quick to say they lying, this ain't happened, that ain't happened. Now wait a minute. Now I know all y'all fools seen that video at the elevator.
Right.
I told somebody the other day I was gonna diddy drag them.
Sis, no, you didn't. You know what? I cannot. I cannot.
I put it in writing too, so they got it if they ever want to tell somebody else what I see. But I thought that was very sufficient to what I wanted to tell them.
Yo.
Make sure
Oh
they
my God.
understood. But
Right.
they talk about what ain't never happened. Child, how you gonna say what ain't happened? You just didn't see that. That
Right.
does not mean that shit didn't happen.
Right. There you go. Just because you didn't see it, don't mean it didn't happen. Were you even there?
Listen, them feds ain't come with that type of indictment without somebody evidence.
Absolutely not.
I don't give a damn what you said. That's the fed.
Right.
What you don't know. Baby, you wasn't even invited. Shut up.
Baby, that was the after party.
Bet you ain't know all them bottles was in there either.
Right.
Oh, yeah, they
Right.
were. Ah, shucks.
Let's just
But
keep it 100. Yeah.
ooh, Lord, and then I seen a video somebody posted talking about with Little Kim and one of Diddy's sons. I don't remember which one, Justin, I think. You know the little square head, wide head one. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's Kim's son. That might be Al B. Show, Kim Porter, baby. But Anyway, he was with Lil Kim in a club, and somebody talking about, oh, what's going on here? They was talking afterwards, and I was like, now y'all know y'all trifling for that. Now y'all know
Mm-hmm.
damn well Little Kim been around them boys since they was babies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like why?
Yep.
And
Just
so
making
you go to
shit up.
following up this stupidness.
Yep.
All the comments on it talk about her and how she in it, she this, she that. Listen here, they might not have had a clue, and that's it might not have.
Right.
They
What?
might have thought when they all started making big money and came out the hood, they might have thought he stopped all of that. They might not even be aware.
Right. Which goes back to what Nate said, right? Some people don't do their dirt around certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Facts.
And anybody with any sense don't do dirt with everybody.
At
That's
all.
how you end up in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's right.
I had a listen. I've done some dirt with more than just me, but a lot of my dirt I by myself. If don't nobody know, can't nobody tell it, and that's it. That's all. And
That's
like I said, I don't only have a professional resume. I got a street resume.
yes, you
And
do.
like I said, the more people know, the more people can tell it, and that's the truth.
Right. Right.
And everybody ain't made the same. Some of them people get in there and get scared as hell and go to talk, and they just can't help but talk. Mouth go to run it, baby. No, I don't want you on my team.
Especially if they gonna get a deal.
Exactly. And who wouldn't take the deal? So I just
Right.
don't let nobody know.
Right.
You
You
know, everybody ain't
better
silent
take
is
that
me.
to your grave.
Hello. But yeah, so and that's the truth. People just don't know, but and that's exactly right. People crazy. They act like they don't know how the street go. Listen, and they dealing, they talking about this Diddy stuff like Diddy ain't come from money.
Nope.
He ain't no Donald Trump. Ain't nobody
Nope.
gave him no millions of dollars.
Mm-mm.
He from Harlem.
You right about that? Yep.
Mom and daddy in the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Baby, look, Kim, big, all of them, all of them from the streets. They ain't none of them was born with no money.
Yeah. They got stories and documentaries that show you and tell you that.
Exactly. So listen, we're not dealing with Martha Stewart here.
Right. Right.
You know,
And
this a
even
legit.
that, she went too. She
Hello,
went.
cause she ain't a snitch.
Yep.
Cause I
And
guarantee you, if she'd have talked, she wouldn't have did no time.
yep.
And now look at her rocking with Snoop.
He loves some Snoop and he love him some her.
Hey, hello. They was all in Paris at the Olympics.
Mhm.
I was laughing.
Yep.
They funny. Shit. But all right, sis, you about ready?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your day. Have a great day tomorrow. Make sure you following us on all platforms. Like I said, we want to start introducing some different things. So we're gonna be having to come off of Facebook
Mm-hmm.
some because Facebook had their rules are outrageous.
Yeah,
So, but
restrictions.
yes, it ain't no joke. So make sure you're following us. Go to our link tree. It's in the comments. And
Mm-hmm.
follow us on all platforms because we want to start doing some music things, playing some games, and we'll be doing that stuff on YouTube and then on TikTok. So make
Yeah.
sure y'all are following us there. We really just kind of waiting on y'all. Y'all's the nickel holding up our dollar. So we
So
waiting on
yes,
y'all. We got to have 1,000 followers to go
come
live
follow,
on
follow,
TikTok.
follow. Yeah, share us out, follow, and we'll do the same. Drop your page if you're in professional mode, and we will talk to you guys
Next week for
next
sure.
week. Enjoy y'all weekend.
Bye.
Bye.